Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. This is my lovely wife Jen, and today we're continuing our journey through season 3 of The Mandalorian. I've been really enjoying this. It's been a nice complimentary show for us to watch as we're concluding season 4 of Rebels on Patreon and on the YouTube memberships. I'm really curious to see what's going to go on with both Din and Bo-Katan, because they've been doing a lot of focusing on her too. So I'm excited to continue on. How are you feeling going into this one?
Really good. I have been enjoying this season overall, most enjoying Bo-Katan's kind of arc, kind of going on a path that she wasn't expecting. I don't think the audience was expecting. It's fun to kind of just guess what she's going to do, because we still don't know. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I agree. And we got a special thanks for a couple of you guys out in the audience. Last Mandalorian, we posted our baby registry, and a few of you guys actually got some stuff for our babies, some diapers and some little outfits, and we can't thank you enough. Want to give a big thank you to Alan Porter, Joshua Williams, and Nathan Peterson. Thank you guys so much. We've received them. We will be using them. Our baby will be much happier having that stuff, and we're always going to be in need of diapers. So
we're very appreciative. All the stuff was just great, and it was just that much more stuff that we got for the baby. So we really appreciate it. It was super sweet.
Yes, thank you so much. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video, episode 5 of season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Pirates? High Magistrate. Shall I begin negotiations? No.
Is that like a CP30?
C3PO.
But is it like a...
Looks like a variant of it, yeah. Prosthetics on that thing looks good.
That Corsair looked familiar.
The voice sounds like Grief Karga, but all I see before me is a pampered nobleman.
Don't mistake my hospitality for weakness.
Yeah.
Gunning down my helmsman in cold blood.
Well, they started it.
Yeah.
He shot first.
Well, now I will shoot. You can't bluff your way out of this one, Karga.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Parlay.
I won't abandon my city.
Good for him.
To get the people to safety.
A massive ship too.
Can I use your viewer? Excuse me.
Captain Taylor, we have been attacked by Pirate King Gorian Shard. I don't ask for your aid lightly. The situation is dire.
Hey, that's
Devin returned dispatch in
is that our guy?
time.
Oh,
Is that,
Zeb?
I like your attitude.
Sounds just like him
It
too. Looks like him,
does.
but it sounds like him too.
I'm gonna need it.
He's really letting Boston out. That guy was just like an office. Star Wars office. Oh. Oh, this guy.
That's my work area.
Interesting.
Adelphi base. Adelphi?
He like let Mando go.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm humbly requesting the New Republic to send a patrol.
Oh,
I get the gist. You spent some time in the Outer Rim, right?
Uh,
Have you ever heard of Navarro?
I have. They're not a member planet.
Uh-oh.
You can't leave them defenseless.
yeah, for
Of
real.
course not.
Navarro has reported accounts of stormtroopers in the streets and TIE fighters openly flying above. And now a pirate king is attempting the same thing? I'm hearing Moff Gideon never made it to trial.
Captain,
I'm requesting authorization and backup for dealing with pirates on Navarro
Navarro need to understand why becoming a Republic signatory is valuable.
by letting them suffer.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It takes a new perspective before one is able to see the light.
Didn't see the light. You were captured.
No, I was liberated.
we'll see if we can allocate
good for him though.
assets.
We might be feeling differently if we didn't know she was a piece of garbage.
Yeah.
By the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Oh gosh.
We'll make camp here
It's a
for a
fish.
short while.
It's literally a fish in the desert.
I've sent a message to the New Republic. Help is on the way.
Aw.
There you are.
Would love to have an X-Wing. Just fly around. I'm surprised they don't have Mandalorian scouts out there. Oh, there they do. They do have it.
Clear out, blue boy.
Blue boy.
How did you manage to find us?
Fortunately, someone I served with in the rebellion is amongst your ranks.
Frickin' droid.
Thanks, R5.
We'll now have to relocate.
Or we could kill him.
Grief Karga sent this holo message.
Everybody calm down.
Yeah. It's like going to a Walmart in Texas.
They're about to blow Navarro to hell.
Then call in a strike.
Coruscant doesn't care. The Empire's growing again.
And you think the pirate gang has something to do with it?
I just came to tell you your friend is in danger, and I thought you should know. You have my word. I will not reveal your location. Sorry to intrude.
I gotta help the guy.
You can't do it alone.
I stand before you to petition an intervention to help rescue Navarro before it's too late. I am in no position to ask for any more of you.
Yeah, you're dang right, man. I've done enough.
Grief Karga is now a high magistrate and has offered me a tract of land on his independent world, so our culture may flourish and our children can feel what it is to play.
Cut to Grover.
Does anyone else wish to speak?
I do. I was there on Navarro that night. I fought against Grief Karga and his hunters. I saw many die to save the life of this one tiny foundling.
Aw.
Oh.
And now we are asked to sacrifice yet again. The question we should be asking ourselves is why? Why should we lay our lives down yet again? Because we are Mandalorians.
Oh, okay.
He risked his life to save my son.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Fair point.
I, for one, will take up arms to fight by their side. This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Well, good. Got that settled.
Yeah, good. All right.
Use the element to surprise and defeat an enemy that outnumbers us.
Yeah.
The N1 will distract the Corsair and her snub fighters. You lived there once, hiding in the sewers, but now you can be heroes.
You betcha.
Yeah, come on.
Oh.
That's just a waste.
This ain't right. It's like every major city in the U.S.
There's a starfighter off our port bow.
Yeah, this guy looks like Davy Jones's brother.
Man the gunnels!
Oh, he looks like a plant that you can get from Lowe's.
Look at that grass I planted in the backyard.
Yeah, oh, he does. Oh, I love how he just like sits on his little lap.
It's probably dangerous for him to bring him on this mission.
Yeah, it's fine.
Understood.
Ugh.
Oh.
Nice.
Approaching drop point, first team.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
First team away.
There's Boston and Falcon.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You're clear to start your run.
There's another ship, Captain!
It's a pretty intense battle.
Yeah, pretty elaborate.
They're pursuing the Mandalorian. Then bring them back! You won't get away this time. Starfighter's a decoy. You get away this time.
Mandalorian is like our own little SWAT team.
Yeah. Got the heavy.
Woo!
See you next fall.
It's like we're watching the Terminator again.
Oh.
Nice. Oh no, they have an elevated position.
Oh.
All right, they do too.
They have the high ground.
Oh no!
They take out that gun.
He's above you! He's below you! Shields are failing!
Oh yeah. Woo!
Oh, it just sounds so heavy.
I love that she went in there alone
Yeah,
too.
by herself.
All clear. Advance.
surfing on it down to the planet.
It's been a pleasure serving you, Captain. But it's time to part ways.
Hey, you cowards! We have to retreat!
Focus fire on their last engine.
Ooh, hurry. It looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, see the fire. What a cool shot.
Thank you to our fine Mandalorian liberators. I know that we have been on opposite sides in the past. From this day forward, I, High Magistrate, hereby cede all land from the western lava flats to Bullock Canyon. You may no longer have a home planet.
Oh.
But you do now have a home.
Bo's enjoying this way too much. It's like, this is too wholesome.
The armorer wishes to speak with you.
Oh, great. She's going to get a promotion.
Was once the forge of our covert. I have been to the great forge on Mandalore.
I remember the forge well.
And the air rang with the music of 100 hammers. And here stood a simple one. They were both forges. They served the same purpose. Remove your helmet. Do you respect my station? Remove your helmet.
What kind of trickery is
Is this a test or what? You are now exiled from Mandalore.
Our people have strayed from the way. We must walk it together. All Mandalorians.
I understand.
I was taught the mythosaur existed only in legends. You saw it. The next age is upon us. You have walked both worlds. You are the one who can unite us.
They're gonna make her the leader?
I guess. Uh-oh. Is she walking without her helmet? Are they going to be like, okay, guys, we need to kind of loosen up in general, or is it something else?
Maybe they're gonna try and unite with her.
The armor is going to stick a vouch for her.
Han walks both worlds. Can bring all tribes together.
So y'all can take off your helmets now.
It's time to retake Mandalore.
Yeah.
It's just the beginning.
Oh, not over yet. Oh no, something going to happen to him. You know, this is funny seeing this. We don't really see space act like space in Star Wars, you know? So it's weird seeing things just like in 0G, like floating around.
Captain Taven to Lieutenant Reed. I found a derelict lambda shuttle. The hull was breached.
The details are classified.
Classified? I think it was just a GoPro. Oh.
This has something to do with
Check the
Moff
parts
Gideon.
tags.
I think, yeah.
Flight times match the ship transporting Moff Gideon.
I knew it.
So he's free somewhere.
Appear to be any
That's what it
survivors.
looks like.
This was an extraction. Appears to be something embedded in the cabin wall. Getting close on that. It's a fragment of Beskar alloy.
Are you saying that Moff Gideon was taken by Mandalorians?
Oh.
That's interesting.
All right, just finished episode 5 of The Mandalorian. I really like this one a lot. I like having war in my Star Wars. I like the Mandalorians going to help out the High Magistrate down there. And honestly, this whole thing felt just kind of like a mini movie, really. It was, you know, the conflict was set up right at the beginning, battle in the middle, and then resolution at the end, with them finding out, of course, that Moff Gideon has likely escaped. I don't know if it was actually Mandalorian, maybe a different sect of Mandalorian, because we know that there's different, you know, they're not all fully, truly united, or if it was maybe made to look like it was Mandalorians, but my instinct would be that it was like a subsect of them.
There's been Mandalorian that have worked for the Empire.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Yeah. Could be a different clan somewhere that's not with them.
Doesn't mean it's any of our guys.
Yeah, and it makes it more interesting because the armorer is trying to unite or trying to find some kind of middle ground using Bo-Katan, which is good for them, you know, because normally when you're that strict, you know, where you're like, you can never ever take your helmet off, that would be like sacred to them. So the fact that she's like using a Mandalorian that's doesn't use her helmet exclusively, shows that they're loosening up a little bit.
We'll see.
Yeah, so I like that. I like how this is also becoming almost Bo-Katan's story too.
Yeah.
A lot of focus on her, which I enjoy a lot. Was taking Boston out at that one point, but I think that was Zeb. You know, I didn't hear the name. Only when I sat back down did I see. I was like, that's at least his race. You know,
his voice sounded exactly like him.
Yeah.
Especially when you mentioned, I was like,
yeah, but I didn't see. We watch everything with subtitles, so usually we'll be able to kind of read before. Sometimes we'll react before they say stuff. That's why, because we'll read it maybe a second or two before they actually say it. But I didn't see his name or not. But I'm guessing that was Zeb, in which case it's super cool.
It really is.
And it's nice. I feel like it's we're finally in on it, you know, because when we first watched Mandalorian, we'd never watched any Clone Wars, so we didn't know who Cad Bane was.
Yeah.
You know, and so everyone's freaking out, and we're like, oh, that's a cool new character introduction. But now we knew that was Zeb. So that was very, very cool. Hopefully we'll see more little cameos and stuff like that, because now we've earned it. We've watched so much Clone Wars and Rebels now.
I loved how much action there was in this episode.
Yeah.
It was really just nonstop. I can't say it enough. I love Bo-Katan and like how much she is actually in these episodes, because I think that she brings like a unique viewpoint to not only the rest of the Mandalorians, but just like as the viewer, you know, kind of seeing her perspective. And so the fact that she's literally inspiring them to make changes, I think is fantastic.
Yeah.
And she's just going with the flow, you know, and excelling at it perfectly. I loved, what was his name? Carson.
Yeah, I like him too.
We've seen him before. Anytime there's a character that like obviously stands up for what he believes in, no matter how it like comes off to the other person, I think is always fun to watch, especially when it comes to Star Wars.
Yeah.
So the fact that he was so blunt to our girl, I don't
remember her name either, but we know who she is.
Yeah, the troublemaker. I love that he was just very blunt with her, you know? Borderline being insubordinate, but
hey, I get it, man. I'm right there with you. I appreciate unapologetic seekers of justice. And he knows that the situation they were in is not fair, and they have a duty to protect them, whether or not they're officially aligned or whatever. And he was making that point, and I agree with him 100%. So right on, Carson, man. I feel you in spirit, my guy.
yeah, and so I'm just also loving how we're getting these little tidbits of these other characters that we're like revisiting because we've seen them before. Carson is one, this troublemaker chick, and then Zeb. I think that's great. So it's definitely fun being like,
hey, we know it now. We're in on it now. Yeah.
So I thought that was this episode really, as far as like action goes, probably been the best.
Yeah.
Just all the battle scenes with the ships, I thought was great.
Yeah, same. Well, guys, we'd love to know some of your thoughts down in the comments below. Is there anything that we missed? Let us know down there too. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. It does help the channel out a lot. Subscribe. You'll be notified when we post the next video. Check out Patreon. You can watch the full-length reaction of all these Mandalorian episodes. And I also remove all ads until they're published. Usually because we try to release these the following day. It's usually only a short period of time, that Wednesday evening into Thursday. But still, you can watch without ads. And you can watch all the other movies and stuff we do too without ads until they're published as well. But for now, that is it. Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care.